Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Oh shit, look at that, man. Look at this, yo, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. Fuck, yo, look at this, man. This is so cool. Yo, look at this, man. Such a cool location. Look, I'm on the hills, man. Fucking yo, anyway. I just wanted to show you this type of scenery. Look at this shit, man. Yo. Fuck yo, man. I'm on top of like a hill. I don't know, I just feel like very, fucking, I don't know. I feel like very, weird. Anyway, the topic of this video is going to be about luck. Topic of this video is going to be about luck. Well, okay, so I'm gonna be talking now about luck, and like this is so important, this type of video, because a lot of us, we don't appreciate that we're very lucky. Like a lot of us are indeed very, very, very lucky. I'll explain a little bit more in a short while, but you know, luck. Like the topic of this video is going to be about luck, and you don't really you would never consider the fact that luck, something like luck is like, you wouldn't ever think that luck is like important to be like, to be lucky. What does that even mean? Look at this shit, man. I fucking know, and I'm fucking on top of a hill, man. Yo, yo, I'm on top of a hill, man. Fuck you, yo. On top of a hill, man. Yo. On top of a hill, man. Yo. Luck is so important. Think about. You would never even think about like the fact that you were born somewhat lucky. You know, a lot of us, we don't consider luck at all. We don't even consider the fact that luck is relevant or important. But quite frankly, luck is like so important. It's so relevant. Luck is like so relevant. It's so important. Oh, shit, I was hoping like nobody runs up and fucking bashes me on the head, man. Fucking look at the scenery, man. I swear. You know, luck is like so crucial. Look at that tree as well. Look, I just want to show you the scenery, man, I swear. But luck. Anyway, the topic of this video is going to be about luck, and luck is like is very much relevant, is very much important. Now, how would you define the word luck? How would you define the word luck? How would you define the word luck? It's like, it's a very dubious word. What does it mean? What does it mean to be luck? What does the word luck mean? What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is basically, obviously there's academic Oxford dictionary definitions and etc. and stuff like that. There's Oxford dictionary definitions on like what it means, like what the word luck means, and what it actually means to be lucky. To put it into my own words, luck is like basically when the world likes you. That's how I would like define the word luck. When the world likes you, when like everything's going right for you, like the universe is opening doors for you and etc. That's what it means to be well, that's what I would consider like what luck, the word luck to mean and stuff like that. What it means to be lucky is like the world likes you, the universe opens doors for you. That's what luck is. That's what it means to be lucky, etc. Obviously there's academic definitions and stuff like that. There's Oxford dictionary definitions. I like putting things into my own words. What does the word luck mean? What does it mean to be lucky? Basically, to put it into my own words, luck is like when the universe opens doors for you, when the world likes you. That's what it means to be that's what the word luck means. That's what it means to be lucky. Let me see if I can get more sunshine on my face. There we go. A little bit too darkened out. If I go like this, things look a lot better. I want to show you like the cars in the back there, man. Shit. Anyway, what does the word luck mean? Luck is like when the universe opens doors for you. Luck is like when the world likes you. That's what luck means. A lot of us, we don't appreciate the fact that we are like very lucky. This is like, carefully think about this. Like when you were born, Like, it's very possible that when you were born, you could have been born like with some type of like some physical health problem. Like, you know, like when you were coming out of your mother's womb, your legs could have been tangled up, and so the doctors, and your legs were tangled up when you were coming out of your mother's womb, and so your legs, the bones in your knees and stuff, and the bones in your legs, they were broken and stuff, and so your legs had to be removed. That could have been like very likely. You could have developed some type of physical health problem when you were like, even like when you were just like in an infant inside of your mother's womb. You could have like developed some physical health problems. You just got very lucky that everything went right and you just came out perfectly without any type of physical health problems. Assuming maybe perhaps you did get some type of physical health problems, I can't just pre-assume, like, I can't just think that I know who you are and like where you're coming from. I swear, look at this, man. I fucking swear, look at this, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I just feel like running down this hill. I just feel like running down this hill, man. Look at Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I fucking swear, man. I just feel like running down this hill. Look at that shit. Look at the way everything's linked. I just fucking like it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yo. Anyway, luck. We don't understand. You don't really consider the fact that luck is so important. It's so relevant. When you were like in your mother's womb as an infant, like it's very likely you could have developed some type of physical health problems. Like, you look, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I swear I could run. It makes me feel like running down the hill. I feel like running down the hill. Luck is so important. A lot of us, we don't really consider it. Again, when you were like an infant in your mother's womb, it's actually very likely, it's very possible that you could have like came out wrong. You could have not came out the right way. What's what I mean by came out wrong? Like you could have, like, when you were coming out of your mother's womb, your legs could have been tangled up, but you could have like choked on your umbilical cord. That's actually very real. That's like a very high possibility. I'm not even kidding around. Look into that. Like, look into the fact that, like, you know, when like babies are coming out of their mother's womb, like sometimes the umbilical cord, it starts to wrap around the baby's neck, and the baby starts to slowly choke to death inside the mother's womb. That's kind of fucking horrifying. Isn't that very horrifying? As you're seeing death as a baby inside your mother's womb. That's so fucking horrifying. But, you know, like, luck is so important. It's very much relevant. A lot of us human beings, we don't consider luck at all in our day-to-day lives. I don't understand why. A lot of us, we don't consider luck at all in our day-to-day lives, man. I fucking swear, man. Look, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Yo, I swear, look, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I swear, I feel like just running down the hill. I feel like running down the hill and stuff like that, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, fucking, brings back so many, like, memories. I keep, every time I see, like, greenery like this, I think about like Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I think about Sonic the Hedgehog, yo. I think about Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know, it's fucking those memories, man. Anyway, luck. A lot of us, we don't consider luck at all in our day-to-day lives. You don't even think about this too much, do you? Again, how do you define the word luck? What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. That's what luck is. That's what the word luck means. That's what the word luck means. It's like when the universe likes you, when the universe opens doors for you, the world likes you, everything's going your way, everything's going right, so to speak, everything's in your favor. A lot of us, we don't consider luck at all in our day-to-day lives. You know, when you were crossing the street, this is like a possibility that you could have just been completely like hit by like a truck or a car. That's actually a very high possibility. It actually is like a possibility. Or like when you're walking down the street, someone could have come up to you and just stabbed you in the back. That's like a possibility. All these possibilities. Again, how else would you define the word luck? Luck is like when all the possibilities, you're getting all the right types of possibilities coming your way. Luck is like when you get all the possibilities are in your favor, because there are so many like possibilities for us human beings. There's so many different types of possibilities for us human beings. When you were like, again, going outside, walking down the road, it's a possibility that you could have been like run over by a truck or a car. You don't consider the fact that us human beings, we're very, very lucky. You don't also like think about this, like cancer in your body. There's like, you know, us human beings, I do actually believe that all of us have cancer. Like I don't know if it's like, this is very scientific, but there's like some type of data suggesting the fact that us human beings, we actually have a lot of cancer in our bodies. It's kind of inactive. It doesn't like develop to such a massive extent. You know, it's a possibility that you might randomly just start to develop cancer in your brain or in your body or in your testicles or somewhere else that's very vital and important. That is like, you know, luck kind of plays into everything, my friend. Luck is like so important in regarding your like physical health, your everything. Luck, everything's determined by luck. We don't consider this at all as human beings. We don't consider luck at all. A lot of us, we don't think about luck. Luck is so important. What does the word luck mean? It's kind of like dubious. Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. That's what luck is. Everything's going your way, everything's going right. That's what luck is. Obviously, there's Oxford Dictionary definitions of what the word luck means, but I don't want to get into that too much. You know me, I like putting things into my own words, man. Fucking look at the green hills, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Shit. Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I feel like just running down these hills, man. I get like that feeling to just run down those hills just like Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking man. I remember when I was just, this is like a massive side tangent. I remember when I was like a little kid, I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog on these like types of consoles. Look at the graffiti. I love showing you some of the scenery here, man, in England, in Birmingham. Look at that, man. Look at the greenery in the forest. I love being in these like foresty areas. It brings so much nostalgia back, man. It makes me feel so good being in these types of areas, man. Fucking hell, I feel so like fucking lightheaded, man. It's fucking being in these types of areas brings back memories of like when I was like a little boy walking with my mom down to the shops. I don't know, it's fucking, I don't know. Oh shit, man. Brings back those types of memories, man. I swear. I don't know if you guys have those types of memories. I remember I was like a little boy. I was like walking down the shops, man, with my mom. I just looking at all this greenery and the fields and everything like that. It brings back those types of memories, man. I fucking swear. Anyway, luck is so important. We don't consider, us human beings, we don't consider luck at all. What is luck? What does it mean to be? What does luck? What does the word luck mean? What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is like when the world likes you, the universe opens doors for you. That's what luck is. Luck is so important. You never consider luck at all. A lot of us, we don't consider luck. The fact that we're very lucky, the fact that we were blessed, we have so many different types of blessings and etc. and stuff. A lot of us are so like fucking deluded and kind of delusional. Yeah, luck is like so important. What does it mean to be lucky, man? I fucking love being out here, man. The green fields, man. Fuck. Sonic the Hedgehog. I swear, I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog. Looking at these green fields, man. Hearing the birds chirp, man. I told you this in a couple of my other videos, but you gotta get out and get fresh air, man. It feels so great. Luck, man. Look at that big ass tower in the back. Luck. Luck is so crucial, so important. Luck brings back memories, man. When I was like a little boy, I used to like walk with my mom down to the shop. Seeing the greenery, it brings those memories back. It actually brings those memories back. Shit, man. Shit, it brings those memories back. Anyway, I just feel good, man, to be outside. Oh, shit. Look at the greenery, man, in the back. Luck. What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is so important. Luck is like very much relevant. What does the word luck mean? What does it mean to be lucky? So again, I just fucking, man, the memories, man, when I was like a little boy, man, I fucking it brings these types of memories back, I swear. And I feel like very lightheaded right now. Shit. I feel very, very lightheaded. Oh, what does it mean to be lucky? What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is like very much important. It's very much relevant. Very much relevant and important. What does it mean to be lucky again? Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. That's what the word luck means. With green hills, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I feel like just going like Sonic the Hedgehog running down there. Luck is like so important. Luck is like so important, so relevant. A lot of you wouldn't even consider it like luck to be important. You wouldn't consider luck at all, us human beings. A lot of us, we don't really consider luck at all. It's kind of very weird to me, because again, you could like walk down the street, and you can get like hit by a car. You can get hit by a car. Someone could come up to you and stab you in the back. That is like, those are possibilities. Those are like very likely possibilities. You're just very lucky that these possibilities aren't becoming real. There's so many possibilities for us human beings. Us human beings, we get so lucky that we don't get a lot of, because you could be in a car and you can just get wrecked in a car accident. I don't know, it's like a possibility. It's like very likely. It's so fucking insane to me. It's so insane to me that a lot of us, we don't consider luck at all. A lot of us are so fucking ignorant and dumb, man. We don't consider the fact that us human beings were very lucky. Again, as an infant in your mother's womb, you could have come. It's a possibility that your legs could have been tangled up, and you'd have when you were coming out of your mother's womb, and you could have like you would have had to have your legs broken off or cut off or something if your legs, if the like baby bones were like completely like shriveled up and crushed, and you had to get your legs removed when you're like just an infant. All these possibilities, you don't consider luck at all. It's so fucking infuriating to me, man. A lot of us, we don't consider luck, man. It's so dumb to me. so dumb to me that we don't consider it luck at all. We don't consider luck, man. Where is it? We don't consider luck. It's so weird to me. Luck is like very much important, very much relevant, very much like needed. Luck regarding history is also very interesting. Luck. Think about Genghis Khan. It's like he could have just got killed in battle when he was like very young. Early on in his like military career, Genghis Khan could have been killed in battle, and the Mongol Empire would have not went as far as it did. It would have not went all the way to Eastern Europe and like to like Iran and stuff, and to like China. It would have like completely stayed in like in that type of territory in Mongolia. Luck, you don't consider it, do you? A lot of us, even regarding history, luck is like so important. Look at that double-decker bus, man. Regarding history, like luck is like also very, 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 very important. Think about it, like all these like historical like people and stuff like that, like Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, he could have like early on in his military career, he could have been like killed like in battle early on in his military career. He could have been killed early, like Genghis Khan, early on in his military career, he could have been killed in battle, and that would be the end of the Mongol Empire. All these like things, like luck is like so important. You would never consider luck at all. Us human beings, we would never consider it like luck and stuff like that. Luck is so important. It's very, very, very much important. It's very much needed as well. Luck. It's so important and relevant. Luck. Luck is like so important. It's very much relevant, very much needed. You would never consider it at all. Luck, man. Luck is so important. Yeah, man. Look at this. Luck. What does it mean to be lucky? Luck is like when... How would you define the word luck? Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. That's what luck is. The world likes you, the universe opens doors for you. That's what it means to be lucky, man. Shoot. Look at the tree, man, I swear. It's fucking great, man. Fucking hell. I feel very lightheaded. I always tell you that you should definitely get some fresh air and stuff. Anyway, luck is so important. What does it mean to be lucky? What does the word luck mean? Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. That's what it means to be luck. That's what the word luck means. Damn, I feel very lightheaded, man. I swear, it's so insane. I feel very lightheaded. I actually feel a little bit high. It's kind of weird. It's just, the fresh air, man. I definitely need it. I swear. Luck. Regarding history, again, Genghis Khan, he could have been easily killed off in like early on in his military career, and that would have been the end of the Mongol Empire. Or perhaps maybe Genghis Khan, he might have not even been born. It's very likely that Genghis Khan, he could have like died as an infant when he was like coming out of his mother's womb. All these like possibilities, and you don't consider luck at all. Genghis Khan, we don't consider him to be like the fact that he got very lucky, the fact that he wasn't born with any type of seriously debilitating health problems and birth defects or anything like that. He just got very lucky, and then he also got very lucky that he didn't get killed off early on in his military career. Luck, you don't consider luck at all. Not just Genghis Khan. Think about the Ottoman Empire. I don't know why I keep talking about the Ottoman Empire. It's kind of like a weird it is like a weird tradition on my channel that I discuss the Ottoman Empire, and I discuss like the Mughal Empire. You look at the Ottoman Empire, like it's very like all the Ottoman sultans, they could have been like easily like killed early on in their like careers, in early on in their rule. They could have just been killed off, and they could have just not even like succeeded, and the Ottoman Empire would have completely collapsed and failed. I mean, Tamerlane, there's a little bit of history for you. Tamerlane almost completely crippled the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans could have been completely defeated, but they got lucky. They got lucky that things were like the right political rulers came, and they kind of sorted all the issues out. The Mughal Empire, Babur, Akbar. It's kind of weird. I always talk about the Ottoman Empire, the Mughal Empire. These types of empires, I don't know, 'cause I'm a Pakistani guy. I do feel close to the Mughal Empire because it's a part of, like, it sort of is like my heritage. It sort of is like my heritage, the Mughal Empire and stuff like that. I do believe that I come from the Mughal emperors. I don't want to talk about that too much. But you know, the Mughal Empire, the Mughal emperors, they got like, I know one of the Mughal emperors, Humayun, he actually tripped, he actually was going down the stairs in his library and he actually fell and he completely banged his head up and he died. See, luck is so important. You don't consider it at all. You think that you're like is luck is not even important. Like, it's very, like, you don't realize that you could be walking down the street and crossing the road and you could be hit by a car or a bus. That's luck for you. That's luck for you, my friend. Luck is like so relevant. It's so important. A lot of us, we would not even consider it to be that important, but it's so dumb to me. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Oh. I want to just run down those hills, man, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking oh, man. I used to do that all the time when I was like a younger or a teenager anyway. Luck is so important. You would not even consider luck at all, would you? Like, it's so insane to me. Anyway, take one complete. Take one complete. Take two. Take two. Take two. I want to talk about, alright, yeah, luck. Sorry, man. Let's want to talk about luck now. Continue talking about luck. I just see a police car, man. I swear, in the back, man. I swear. Sorry, I feel a little bit lightheaded. I just saw a police car. I feel like they're onto me. I don't know. I don't want to actually talk about this too much. Anyway, luck is so important. What does it mean to be lucky? What does it mean to be lucky? The world likes you. The universe opens doors for you. That's what it means to be lucky. A lot of us, we would not even consider the fact that luck, like, we're very lucky. Indeed, luck is like so important. Luck is like very much needed, etc. and stuff. Luck is like so relevant. It's so important. No, like, luck. Luck is like very much needed, very much important. You wouldn't even consider it like luck at all to be like relevant. But luck is indeed very, very, very relevant. It's very important. I was actually talking about like history, human history. Human history is like, all of it kind of is like very much related to like luck. Very much related to luck. Human history is like so intimately like tied to luck. We don't consider that at all. Like, if you look at human history, Genghis Khan, I was talking a lot about Genghis Khan a couple minutes ago in take one, and this is take two. I was talking about like Genghis Khan and stuff like that. It's very likely that Genghis Khan, when he was like in his mother's womb, he could have just completely been like suffocated by like by his umbilical cord when he was in his mother's womb. Or Genghis Khan and stuff like that, when he was like in battle, he could have just died early on in his military career when he was like in battle. It's very likely, it's very possible and likely that Genghis Khan, early on in his like career, he could have just been shot to death by arrows, like when he was like campaigning somewhere in Mongolia, when he was like going into like China, or when he was like going into like any neighboring territory. He could have just been shot to death with arrows and stuff like that. It's very interesting. We don't consider luck. Not just shot to death by arrows, he could have been killed in a variety of different types of ways. Genghis Khan is like so lucky. He actually is very lucky. Indeed, Genghis Khan is like very, very lucky. Not just Genghis Khan, all these other like important military people, historical people and stuff. Just a couple of things could have went wrong for them, and they could have just, their whole lives could have been completely like ruined. It's so, you don't think about that. It's so interesting to think about that. All it takes is like a couple of things to go wrong, and your life could be ruined. Not just your life, but even these, not just these historical people that I'm talking about, like Genghis Khan, even you as a person, as a human being, all it takes is like a couple of things to go wrong and your whole life could be ruined. I remember from Batman, I don't know, Joker, he's something about like the Joker, because I don't know if this is like from the comics. I don't know if this is like from the comics, Batman, Joker, DC, Marvel, actually DC obviously, Batman, I don't know if it was from the comics or from the movies or from like some Batman video game, but Joker, he said something like, all it takes is like one bad day to turn you into like I don't remember the exact quote, but he said something like, all it takes is like just one bad day to turn you into like a villain or like a psychopath or like anything else, something like very bad. All it takes is like one bad day. That's what the Joker said. All it takes, like, because you know the Joker, and I'm talking about luck, but actually this is like very much related. I'm like a big fan of the Batman and like Joker and the DC universe and all that. So I do like talking about these types of things anyway. But you know, like the Joker, he said, like, I don't know if this was like from the comics or from the movies or from like a video game, but he said like, all it takes is like one bad day to turn you into like a villain, into a psychopath and stuff like that. All it takes is like one bad day. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you into like a villain, a psychopath. All it takes is like one bad day. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you into like a villain, a psychopath. Someone that's like very violent and horrible. All it takes is like one bad day to completely turn your life around, to turn you into like into a completely different person. Again, I mentioned that like, you could go down the street and you could be trying to cross the road, and a car can come or a bus can come and it can hit you, and you can just become a cripple for the rest of your life. See, all it takes is just one bad day, a couple of things going wrong. All of these types of things, obviously all of this like relates to like luck. It relates to the topic of the video that I'm making right now. Luck is like so crucial. Luck is like very much needed. It's like so important. A lot of us, we don't even consider the fact that like we're very lucky that we weren't like completely like crippled from birth and etc. and stuff like that. It's so important. Luck and stuff like that. You would not even consider luck at all, and it's kind of really ridiculous to me. A lot of us would not even consider the fact that we're very, very lucky indeed. Again, Joker, he said that all it takes, I don't know if this was from the comics or from the movies or from like a video game, but the Joker, he said basically that all it takes is like one bad day, and one bad day, and your whole, that could like completely turn your whole life around. You could turn into like a psychopathic villain, or you could turn into like some type of disabled person, or you could turn into someone else completely different. All it takes is like really just one bad day. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you to a completely different person. That's so interesting. Obviously, like, the Joker, he got like, you know, like Joker. This kind of relates to like, you know, Batman. I'm kind of like a fan of Batman. I did grow up watching like a lot of Batman cartoons, Batman movies. The Joker, look at the Joker's origin story, a supposed origin story. Because I know the Joker's like he likes to like, he's like very fucky. He like twists things around. But like one of the supposed origin stories of the Joker is like he was like in some type of chemical factory, whatever, and he was like running. There was like some type of like there was like some type of bridge complex thing, and it was like over like a bunch of, there was like a large like pool of chemicals, and there was like a bridge going over it, and the Joker, he was like running across this bridge, and he was like, I don't know if he was engaging with Batman and stuff, but for whatever reason the Joker, he when he was like running across this bridge and there was like a pool of chemicals underneath, the Joker, he kind of like, he accidentally like tripped up and he fell into those chemicals, and that's why he became like the Joker and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, man. See, luck is so important. It's like a bunch of chemicals, and there's like a bridge complex. There's like some weird like bridge thing, and the Joker, he was like trying to get across this bridge thing, and there was like a bunch of chemicals underneath him, and he was engaging with Batman, and he accidentally like, he couldn't like keep himself like balanced, and he just completely fell into those chemicals, and that's why his face and his skin turned super white and his hair turned like green. That's so interesting to think about. Like luck, you don't consider luck at all. A lot of us, we don't consider luck. Like luck is like so important. Luck is like so important. The Joker, man, I'm telling you, I like talking about Batman. I used to watch a lot of Batman cartoons, Batman movies, man, when I was like a lot younger, stuff like that. I used to watch a lot of Batman movies, Batman cartoons. Well, it's like the Joker's origin story. The Joker, obviously I know like there's like some kind of like disagreements as to like what the Joker's origin story is. Supposedly there was like a pool of chemicals, and there was like a bridge complex, and the Joker was trying to run across that, and but for whatever reason he kind of completely like he collapsed. He couldn't like keep his balance up, the Joker, when he's trying to run across this bridge complex thing, it was like a pool of chemicals, he was engaging with the Batman and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk too much about the Joker, but you know, he fell into those chemicals. Supposedly, this might not even be his true origin story, because I know the Joker, he gives off like misinformation, but you know, this is like one of the like supposed origin stories for the Joker. He was like, there was like in a chemical factory, he was like trying to do something, a heist or whatever, and he was like, I don't know if he was engaging with the Batman, and there was like a bridge and there was like a bunch of chemicals underneath, and he was trying to run across it, and he fell, and that completely changed him. All it takes is that one bad day to turn someone like a nice person into like a psychopathic killer. That's so interesting. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. All it takes is one bad day. Look at the Joker's origin story. The Joker, I don't know, you might not be into Batman, DC, I don't know, I'm a little bit into it, I'm not too much into it, but anyway, he was like, the Joker was doing some type of heist in like a chemical factory. There was a pool of chemicals and there was like a bridge thing over it, and he was trying to run across it, and he was engaging with Batman, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, he fell into the chemicals, and that completely changed who he is as a person. He became some type of violent, psychopathic villain. I don't want to get into this too much, man. It's so interesting to think about this, man. So interesting to think about this. All it takes is like one bad day. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you into a different person. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you into a completely different person. That's so interesting to think about. All it takes is one bad day to turn you into a completely different person. That's so interesting. The Joker, look at the Joker's origin story. He was like doing a heist in a chemical factory, and he was like, there was like a bunch of chemicals, it was like a pool of chemicals in like a bridge complex, and he was like trying to run across that, and he was engaging with Batman, and he actually accidentally fell into the chemicals, and that completely changed him and turned him into a completely different person. All it takes is one bad day. Luck is so relevant, so important. I don't want to fall down fucking hell. Look, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I feel like being Sonic the Hedgehog running down the hill. All it takes is one bad day. Oh, fucking hell. I thought that if I do take one and take two, it would like kind of sort these issues out, man. It fucking kept turning off. Fucking kept turning off, man. Shit. The fucking on my this type of GoPro here, and it kept turning off, man. Fucking the overheating issues. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Talk about this too much though. Hopefully it doesn't turn off again. Oh, fucking hell. Hopefully it doesn't turn off again. Anyway, what did I want to talk about now? Yeah, luck is so important. It's very possible that when you were like a baby, when you were developing in your mother's womb as an infant, you could have like completely like suffocated to death because your mother's umbilical cord could have wrapped around your neck. You know, if my GoPro here now, if the camera turns off again, I'm just gonna finish this video off in my room. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. I didn't think that the camera would overheat again. Fucking hell. Anyway, luck is so important. The Joker, all it takes is like one bad day to turn you into a villain, into some type of psychopathic villain. All it takes is one bad day to turn you into like a crippled, disabled person. Luck is so important. And us human beings, a lot of us, we don't consider it luck at all. When you go outside, when you go down the road, go down the street, when you're like about to cross the road, it's very possible and likely that you could get hit by a bus or a car, and you can turn into a disabled person, into a cripple. That's so possible, that's so likely. That's so possible, that's so likely, man. That's so possible and likely. It's so possible and so likely. Very, very possible, very likely. Oh. That is so likely, it's so possible, man. Like when you go outside, when you go down the road, when you're trying to cross the street, you could turn into like a crippled or disabled person. Sorry, I'm so fucking pissed off, man. I fucking swear, I thought if I do take one, if I record for 20 minutes and stop, and then if I record for again for 20 minutes, they won't, like, the camera won't overheat, but fucking hell, it overheats, man. These fucking GoPro Hero 9s, man, fucking so unpredictable, man. Anyway, I thought if I like turn it off for like a couple minutes and turn it back on, it will be like perfectly normal, take one, take two, but fucking it overheated again. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to think about that, but luck is so important. Luck is like very much important, very much needed. A lot of us, we would not even consider luck at all, and that's kind of like very dumb to me. I swear, you know, if the camera turns off again, I'm just gonna have to finish this video off in my room. I fucking swear. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Hopefully I don't have to do that. But luck is like so important. Luck is so important. So important. Very, very, very much important. It's very, very much important. Luck. A lot of us would not even consider luck to be that relevant or important, but it actually, quite frankly, it actually is. And the cars going by, the fresh air, fucking hell, hopefully this camera doesn't turn off. I fucking swear if it does turn off again, I'm gonna be so pissed off, man, I swear. I fucking swear if it turns off again, I'm gonna be so pissed off, man. If it turns off again, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Anyway, luck is so important. A lot of us, we don't really consider the fact that we're very lucky. You could have been hit by a bus when you were like a little boy, maybe not even a little boy. You could go outside tomorrow, walk down the road, trying to cross the street, and you could get hit by a bus or a car or anything. You could be inside a car and you could be going down a motorway and you could get into an accident. Damn. Actually, you know what else? There's like some type of singer, and anyway, he was like some black guy, and he was like a good singer and stuff, but his music career kind of ended shortly because he was like in a car accident and he died. Fucking hell. See, luck is so important. Luck is like so important, man. Luck is so important. Luck is everything. What is luck? Luck is like when the world likes you. Bad luck is like when the world doesn't like you. Luck is like when the universe opens doors for you. Bad luck is when the universe shuts its doors on you. And luck, what is this weird, it's almost like a cult, isn't it? Like an occult thing, like magic and stuff like that. Luck. People have been trying to, like, good luck. Do you know about good luck charms? People have been trying to, like, to hedge their bets. They're trying to, like, to improve their luck. What is this thing called luck? Luck is so weird. What is it? I know, like, ancient Egyptians, you had, like, the Ankh. There was all these, like, in our past, all these different types of civilizations. They always thought that these specific symbols and, like items would, like, bring them good luck and bad luck and etc. It's so weird. Luck, it is kind of like to do with, like, magic and the occult as well, to some extent. Aleister Crowley, I don't want to talk about him too much though, but luck is so important. Luck is like so important. Luck is like very, very, very much important. You would not even consider luck to be that important. So weird. How do you define, like, luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you and stuff like that. That's what luck is. So, like, it is still a very dubious term. I don't know. All it takes is like one bad day, just like what the Joker said. All it takes is like one bad day and stuff to turn into like into a psychopathic villain, a serial killer, or into someone that's like very pleasant or nice or etc. and stuff. Like, all it takes is that just one bad day. And this is like so important that you understand this, that luck is like so important. Luck is so important. Luck is like so important. Luck is like so crucial and important and stuff like that. Luck. All it takes, just like what the Joker said, all it takes is like one bad day to turn you into like a psychopathic villain. All it takes is like one bad day to turn you into a psychopathic villain. All it takes is one bad day to turn you into a psychopathic villain. One bad day. That's so interesting. Luck is so important. You could go outside and you could get hit by a bus or a car, or anything can happen to you. Someone could come and stab you in the back. It's fucking hell. All these possibilities. You don't even consider it, do you? As a human being, you're probably so ignorant and dumb. A lot of us are so ignorant and dumb. You'd never consider these types of possibilities, would you? I'm cutting off. Luck, man. Luck is so important. It's very much needed. You would never even consider the fact that luck is like so relevant to us human beings and important for us. It's very much needed. Luck. You could go outside, hit by a bus, car, someone could stab you in the back, and your whole life could be ruined, and you could be now you could be like a disabled person forever. It's so important, so relevant. Luck is like so important and relevant. You would not even consider it to be important, but it is. It's just like that. Luck is so important, so relevant. It's so important and relevant. You would not even consider it at all. It's of luck. You not even consider luck to be that important, but it actually is. Luck determines quite a lot. Luck determines whether you're going to be a cripple for the rest of your life, or like whether you're going to be like I don't know. Okay, I don't know. See, it's very possible that if you go outside, you can get hit by a bus, a car, someone could stab you in the back. All these possibilities are very likely, and you're so lucky that these possibilities aren't becoming real. You're so lucky that these possibilities aren't becoming real. It's very likely that if you go outside, you can get hit by a bus, a car, someone could stab you in the back. All these are very likely possibilities, but you need to count your blessings that this hasn't already happened to you, or to me, or anyone else. Luck is so important. What is luck? Luck is like when the world likes you, when the universe opens doors for you. And I don't want this video to be too long, and that's about it.